If you're in the market for a new midsize pickup and you're curious about reliability on, let's say, the Toyota Tacoma, Chevy Colorado, Nissan Frontier, I'm going to have those reliability rankings for you from Consumer Reports coming up right now. Hey, it's Tim Estrell, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and my passion is trucks and SUVs. If that's your passion too, make sure you hit subscribe below. Bell notification to be following along in these videos. I've done a series of videos now on reliability, and I keep getting asked about mid-size pickup reliability, so I thought I'd do this video. I'm going to go ahead and go to consumerreports.org. I'm going to show you kind of what you can see without being a member. We're going to talk about reliability rankings. I'm going to go behind the scenes and get some more detailed information I'll share with you. And then we'll go to JD Power and carcomplaints.com and kind of put it all together in one complete image of what new mid-size pickup reliability is going to be about. I'll talk about Toyota Tacoma, Nissan Frontier, Chevy Colorado, Honda Ridgeline. Stay with me here. I'll talk about the Ford Ranger, and I'll talk about the Jeep Gladiator. We have some predicted reliability rankings to tell you more about that. So let's go ahead and get right to it. Okay, let's dive right into these reliability rankings. So the first thing I do is I go to my site, pickuptrucktalk.com. Tell you about this site, tell you to go. I decided this time to create an article before I did the video. And you may have seen the full-size video. I didn't quite do this. Anyways, I digress. So I created this article, and I kind of put down the different spots where I went to Consumer Reports and JD Power and such. And so what I want to do now is give you a little tease about that, and then go over to Consumer Reports. So this is the same year all I typed in for full-size reliability. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put the link above. And what we can do is you can click on reliability, and you can kind of see they kind of rank them. They're kind of accurate when they do it like this. I've been in the back end and they're not quite as accurate, but I can tell you in order which ones they go with as far as reliability. And it doesn't it's just part of the overall score, I should say. They rank them, they do owner satisfaction, the reliability, do it all together. So it's not this isn't the be all end all for what Consumer Reports does rank the vehicles overall. And like I said, for $8 you can become a digital member and see these for yourself. But I can tell you at number 7, we'll start at the very bottom, is going to be the Jeep Gladiator. And this is interesting. They have a predicted reliability on this truck. It's not on market quite yet. It's rolling out slowly. There's been some initial sales. You can see from our sales video, I'll put a link above, that they have some models of it. But it's not like it's all on market right now. What they're looking at, and what I think they're getting this from, is from the Jeep Wrangler. The Jeep Wrangler is not really known for reliability. And so I think that's going to predict reliability is going to be pretty low, and it's a new model, brand new, so you got to anticipate some quirks getting worked out of it. So I could see that being number 7. Number 6 is the Ford Ranger. Well, it kind of goes along the same lines as Jeep Gladiator, right? So new pickup, quirks kind of in the system. You got to let those quirks get worked out. Number 5, GMC Canyon, and I think this is kind of based on my own personal. They kind of have Chevy Colorado and GMC Canyon about the same. So I'm going to do tied for 4 or 5-4. I'll put them together on the screen. There's just been some issues for the transmission when they first rolled out in 2016, and I'll show you that on a different site. And they just those issues have been kind of holding it back. Number 3, Nissan Frontier. The oldest truck in the market, been around since the first Bush was in the office in Desert Storm, I think. So it's been old pickups. There's not much. They haven't worked out yet on it. I mean, that's kind of what it is. Number 2, Toyota Tacoma. It's been the stalwart of the king of the hill, I should say, and the stalwart of the mid-sized truck market as far as sales, and it's one of the most reliable pickups out there. We did do a video in 2016 through 2019 reliability issues. I'll put that link above as well, and those are good information to know. Those issues, again, transmissions worked out. It's kind of like a Chevy Colorado and GMC Canyon. It's been more like a software issue than it seems like it's a hardware issue, so they've been reflashing those computer modules and getting that transmission to work better. Number 1 is the Honda Ridgeline. Boy, Consumer Reports is like most places. They sure freaking love that Honda Ridgeline. Whether or not it's a pickup, that's, well, up for debate. Moving on, we're going to go to JD Power. I know. Put the comments below. Marketing company gets sells the ads and all sorts of crap. You guys like tell me about this stuff, place. But it is a survey company first and foremost, and they do give out awards. Kind of good place to look at. You can drill down even more and look at dependability rankings based on the truck itself. And in this case, we have the 2016 Nissan Frontier as the winner. JD Power like that. The Chevy Colorado, GMC Canyon, Toyota Tacoma is in the bottom. And so it's interesting how much different JD Power is from Consumer Reports. But all right, so that's that. You guys can give me a hate mail below. The last site I like to go to is carcomplaints.com, and I go to this site quite a bit. And you can see I put down a gallery. I did a snapshots of, there they are, of the kind of model years. You can click on that and pulls up a gallery of the different snapshots. Kind of a good way to look at stuff. And what's nice about this site is I'll go back and you can drill down the Chevy Colorado and you can really see what happened. So, you know, 14, 13, they had no Colorados and didn't exist. So 15, 16, so if you look at these and you click, we can easily see transmission problems. And if you look at clicking again, click, we can see not shifting properly is a big concern. Hesitation, shakes while driving. So there's been some concerns there. Transmission hesitation and not shifting properly, those are software issues. And if you look at, you can see crash test, recalls, TSBs. All trucks get recalled these days. Don't make a big deal about that. But you kind of go around and you can see what's going on. And so what I wanted to see, and I went over here to look at, I want to look at Jeep Wrangler because, you know, again, there's been some concerns about Jeep Gladiator. And since they share a lot of the parts, I don't know if I'm seeing that many concerns. Maybe if you're a Jeep Wrangler fan, you can let me know why there's reliability concerns. But, you know, there's been some blown engines. There's a death wobble. I've covered that before. If you don't know what that is, comment below. I should do a video on that. I don't know if I've done one on this channel. But there's been some problems with the Wrangler, which is interesting. It's still one of the top as far as resale value, and it's been a good model. So that's what I kind of look at. I kind of look at that stuff, and I kind of dig in and look around. One of the things that was a question that came up that I have to address is the ZR2 model of the Chevy Colorado. There's a question about whether it's a reliable truck or not. The unfortunate part with all this stuff that you do research on is you can't drill down into trim level specific, which is what the ZR2 is. You can only drill down into the Colorado. That's the only choice you really get. So you can't really see, you know, what's the problem with that ZR2. You just kind of, it's maybe overall, which is, you know, the transmission has issues there. And there's transmission issues on Tacoma and the Frontier. I might go to that real fast because I want to talk about that one real fast. Is right over here on carcomplaints.com, which again, I'm looking at different sites. I'm not doing just on this site. The other thing you got to keep in mind, and a grain of salt here, is we don't have many problems here. Multiple reasons here for this is A, the age of it, it's been out forever. B, they sell a lot of these, but not that, you know, as far as like a car, there's not that complaint. Some of them are selling more of these though. And miles, there's not that many miles in these models right here. Once you get more miles, then you get more complaints. So that's kind of how that works. You know, if you buy a brand new vehicle and you're looking at that model year, there's not that many miles to do complaints about. So if you do that versus, like say, the Toyota Tacoma that sells a boatload of these things, we should see, yeah, we see even more. You see even more early on, and this was a transmission issue. So you can see there's, because the volume's higher, and these are more miles, you do get more complaints that way. So that's kind of what I have for you today, and I've drilled down into these issues behind the scenes on Consumer Reports as well. And these issues here that I talked to you about in this video are basically the same that you find over here. I didn't see anything that was really standing out different to me. They both had the same kind of issues going on, and as far as the transmission issues mainly has been the case, and that's just again a software issue. And as far as that kind of stuff, it's just got worked out. And some people it works out well, some people with Flash works fine, some people don't. They just never get used to it. They don't like it. So that's going to be an ongoing issue for some consumers. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you found this video informative. If you did, remember, subscribe below, bell notification. Find us on pickuptrucktalk.com. Email me at tim@pickuptrucktalk.com. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, it's Pickup Truck Talk. Do you see a theme here? Made it really easy to find us. Again, thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.